Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. As you can see, we have just sold some excess animals and it has increased our money by quite a bit. I was just trying to get to the statistics page and stuff before it disappeared, but that didn't really happen. Just double checking what we've got in here. Anything of use? That would be a no, not really. It's everything we've kind of got. That is a shame. That is a shame. Right, as you can see though, we have 275,000 now. That's a lot. That's halfway to another one. That's halfway to another one. We might do this, to be honest. We've got to get to 330, haven't we? And to be honest, yeah, it could be possible. It could be possible. I'm just gonna try and nothing else in there. There's not that much canola left. We do have some sorghum still in the what is it, guys? So we do have to keep an eye on that. We do need a hoe there. It would be nice to get a hoe actually. The red beet is ready to harvest. Oh, that's gonna make things very interesting. Let's just double check what else is ready. I don't think it should be anything else. Red beet is ready. Grass is ready. Yes, so those two are both ready in the next month. Yeah, we need to get our little awesome harvester on with the job. And to be honest with you, yeah, that's going to be a little bit annoying. Sorry about the sound going on there, guys. I tried to tab out to get the steering wheel to work. It did instantly work, but then the game wouldn't tab back in. I don't know. It's just always somewhere at the moment. I'll tell you what it is. I just feel so rushed at the moment, and it might come across in the content, you know, and I really don't mean it to. It's just, yeah, I've just got so much going on at the moment. It does. Right, let's just get that into there. Now we are gonna have to use some awesome stuff called cosplay on this one. We're gonna have to go onto here. We're gonna have to go onto here. Yep. We have cheaper wages for this because it's not very quick. So let's just generate a field cost here. Yeah, do you know what? That's quite a lot of headlands. I got to be honest, I do prefer it when it does the headlands. But I am gonna be looking at just changing it this time. I need it to do a little bit. Oh, no, ignore me. Right, 4 headlands. I need it. I don't want it to hit that building where the bakery is. That's 4 headlands, and then it will go up and down. It might miss a little bit, but away it goes. Now this is gonna make life very, very awkward for us today, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get I normally use a bigger trailer actually, but I kind of don't want to use a bigger trailer, but I am looking for our blue trailer. Where the frick is our trailer? Yeah, I just realised we're in September 1, guys. We have all the wool to do. We've got all the milk to do. Oh my god, we've got so much to do. It's unreal. Let's just... No. So much to do and so little time to do it in. But we've got to start with the red beet. Now, unfortunately, this red beet is going to be a little bit of a pain. Like I say, it would have been nice to have got a bigger trailer, but we have not got that. I also, right now, I've just realised and just remembered, I've got nowhere to store this red beet. This is terrible. I am looking for the Massey Ferguson. That didn't seem to produce a lot of wool over there. Although we did sell it late last month, didn't we? That'll be why. Alright, let's just get that tidied up there. Let's get that in there. Let's get that on there. I know this is... I'm not rushing per se. I'm genuinely just trying to get into this job. We're gonna sell this stuff on this field, the straw. We shouldn't really be making this straw, but I would do want to try and... you know what? I could maybe get away with not doing this. I don't know, like sorghum straw isn't really a thing that I'm aware of, and I'm kind of thinking, you know, I was. We need 60,000. Can we just have a look at the price of some stuff? I really don't want to do this field, to be honest. Right, that actually got worse. The price got worse. That's terrible. Diesel is a good price. Silage is a good price. Solid fertilizer is a good price. Sugar is a good price, but we don't have much of it. Oh my god, we don't seem to have much. We already have a full grain tank. Oh my god. Oh, I really don't. I can't believe this. I need basically 50 grand, and I don't have it. That's the thing. I don't even think giving me the straw's gonna give me. All I can do at the. Oh, he couldn't have been in a worse spot. All I can do right now in this video is put on a little bit of a time lapse. It might be a little bit jumpy because I'm gonna have to jump between like the baling and doing this kind of stuff. I've got loads of little jobs I need to get done. That's the thing. I've got a load of little jobs I need to get done. Including obviously harvesting. I've got to take the milk down to the dairy. I've got to go to the dairy. I've got to move the straw. We've got to move the wool. I've got a lot to do. So if I put this into a time lapse, please don't mind that it's like very jumpy. It's just what we have to do. I also have to deal with this harvester every 5 minutes, and that is gonna be absolute hell. Guys, this is 10,000. It's 10,000 litre capacity. For some reason, it does seem to stop at 9.5. I'm not really bothered why it does that. But yeah, 9,500 litre capacity. Oh, I kind of. Oh my god, this is gonna be hell. We're gonna have to rent a wheel loader. When it comes to loading this up, we're gonna have to deal with it somehow. But all I can do right now is put it into here. By the time I've emptied this trailer into here, that you do realise that harvester is going to be full again. This action cannot be performed here. Really? It's my bunker. Really? I've got nowhere to dump this stuff. It's annoying. You know what? Right now, I'm just really. I don't know what to do. I said on this series we wouldn't loan, but the problem I've got is I need 50 grand and I need it mega quick. I don't think there's enough on the farm to get me it. Do you know what? Let's just see what we can do. Let's just see what we can get quickly. We already know where the wool's gonna go. Spinnery has got enough to last till next month, if it, you know, just to get me a bit of extra money in the bank right now. I'm really flustered. I think this is out of water, you know. Oh no, 5,000 litres. To be honest with you, I didn't think. I was expecting a bit more wool. Honestly, really was expecting a little bit more wool than what we've got right now. Just feeling a little bit flustered today, guys. This is not good. Oh, hello. There we go. There we go. That should be about 1,000 litres. It is nearly exactly 1,000 litres. But yeah, like I say, a little bit of super strength just to get us going. Like I say, if I do this all properly now without super strength, we'd still be at this in about 2 hours time. To be quite honest with you, I'm not going to put this goat milk into the dairy. There's enough in the dairy. There's enough in the dairy to last me 1 month. I'm going to get this. I think there's enough in the dairy to last me the month. Yeah. We're going to sell this for the excess money. And we're going to get this straight into the thing. I need 50 grand, and I need 50 grand like it's going out of fashion. So yeah, it's got to be done. I'm just wasting time right now, trying to cope with this company. Like, I'm a third of the way through this video and I haven't even done anything really meaning that meaningful that I wanted to do. It doesn't help for some reason I can't tip. I might have to look at getting the tip anywhere mod. I genuinely thought I would be able to tip on my own farm. I did genuinely think that. So yeah, that's on me for not realising that. Wow, that was $5 on its own. That helps. Right, so I've just made 10 grand. I've just made £10,000. While that's just going down there, this, like I said, I'm trying to be quick so I can get into a bit of a time lapse. It's not worth going down there for 2 pallets at about £1,000 a pallet. It's not worth it. So we need to go, we basically just need to sell the wool, we need to sell the flour, we need to sell the fabric, we need to sell the canola oil. We need to get this production in ASAP. This is not going to be fun, is it? This is just proving to be a ball ache right now. I could technically just sell raw milk. Especially the buffalo raw milk, that would sell quite well, if I'm honest. So that could be worth doing. Could be an investment this month. I say we don't have to put it into the dairy every month. We normally do because I don't like selling it at the sell anywhere more, because that's where the buffalo milk has to go. But to be honest, I bet you we've got a lot of milk. I could probably sell. Oh, it's a good job we're doing red beet. Red beet. We can do red beet in the rain, guys. It's fine. We can do red beet in the rain. Right, so what do we want right now? We want pallet of flour, 14 pallets of flour. This is going to be a little bit busy. So even if I got £1,000 a pallet, this would be £14,000. I'm not saying we're getting £1,000. I'm just saying, you know, if we got £1,000. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, this is this. If I put this, what I'm doing right now, into a time lapse, this is where like things get very hectic. And I'm also wasting money with our worker right now. He is currently getting paid to sit in a field doing nothing. It would be nice if I could maybe get this done a little bit quicker than I am at the moment, but it's not very possible at the moment. Now I think what we'll do is we'll go and sell this 14,000 litres. We can always come back and possibly sell a little bit more. Sugar is a kind of a good price. I didn't expect this to be 3 high, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think this is the best price right now. Free canola oil. So that is all of our flour. So we don't have any flour left on the farm. We do have 2 sugar though. So sugar, canola oil, fabric. We're gonna have to take, I really don't want to take the hit on the fabric though, but I might have to. The problem is it's nearly 50% lower in price, and that does concern me a little bit. You know, 3 pallets of fabric at 9 grand plus environmental fee, that would be the money we need, but we don't have it right now, and I've got nowhere to tip this farm. Oh, I wish I had a silo I could just put in, but I'm trying to not buy like an unrealistic silo right now. That's what I'm trying to avoid. But we will be doing this red beet for like a couple of months really, guys. You know, I say a couple of months, a couple of episodes. We have the whole of September, but I am not getting as much done as I wanted to. That was not bad. Okay, so it was just, yeah, it was £1,000 per pallet of fabric. It wasn't, I don't think that was worth it, to be honest. turning it into flour right now, I don't think is worth it. How much is sorghum worth on its own? Because right now I feel like sorghum's worth more loose. That was basically £1,000 a litre. Oh, it was worth it. We're getting an extra basically 400, nearly 400. Yeah, we're getting about 400 extra on the price of the sorghum. So yeah, it is worth it actually, because you know it's about 40. Do you know what? It's about 40% extra in price difference right now. It's not too bad. How much is eggs worth right now? Eggs is not worth really a lot, but I think we will get rid of it. Like I say, we're gonna have to take the hit right now. Pallet of canola oil. I'm really not wanting to take the fabric. I've only got one pallet of fabric apparently. Did I sell fabric in the last episode? See guys, I don't even remember what I did in the last episode. My brain at the moment is absolutely fried. I swear, I got that much stress going on this year with the house and the housework and stuff. Like, I got people coming to me like, oh, why don't you play Minecraft and that on the server anymore? My house is like a building site. Do you know what I mean? I just, on an evening, I'm too busy like tidying up, cleaning up and stuff, and you know, trying to make, you know, we're having to live in the house at the same time, and that's why I kind of make a point of doing these videos on a morning, just as the builders are here and arriving and stuff. They're really accommodating. They know, you know, what I'm doing, kind of doing it for a living kind of thing, and yeah, they're super chill. Like if they came right now and I'm still like talking, they'd be doing stuff to, yeah, just so I could finish basically. And that's why at the moment you know, there's just no streams. There's things like that. You know, I want to do some little daytime streams. I love playing video games. Who doesn't love playing video games? And yeah, it's just right now it's just not really possible. Right, I'm gonna have to just put that on there because I really need to get on with it. I don't think we're gonna make the money there. I need 30 grand. I'm telling you now, there isn't £30,000 out here. But other than 2 pallets, we're out. Apart from selling milk and buffalo milk. But yeah, we've not done much harvesting today of the beetroot, which does unfortunately mean in the next episodes, for example, I'm going to have to probably finish that field off recording, because we have wasted so much time today just not getting this field done and processed. And yeah, there's another. I'm basically wasting £50 an hour at the moment. I am thinking though, guys, that it's maybe time to get rid of our windrow. Now, people have pointed out to me in the Discord that they're like, Matt, why have you still got your windrow? You don't need it, you don't use it. I completely agree with you. It's not needed anymore. We can windrow with our mower, and we've got a decent baler. That it doesn't really matter if we windrow or not. But maybe that's a little bit more money. Like I said, we need £330,000. We are now only £13,000 away from that figure. Yeah, like I say, we could maybe get rid of some milk. That would work. I don't like selling raw milk to the sell anywhere point. I do like to try and do something with it, but we are desperate, and I mean desperate, for this oh my god, wrong one. We are desperate right now for the income, the money, yeah. Like I say, I could make a bit of money with that straw, but to be honest, we shouldn't really be selling a straw you can't really use. Wow, that's ridiculously crazy. We still have 4,000 litres of milk on the farm. At least there's still some milk to take to the sell point. I say I've still got time to get a time lapse in if we're quick, and this does make us the money. But if milk's about £1,000 a litre, and we got 10,000 litres nearly, and then we got the buffalo milk on top, this could be what we needed. could be what was needed. Yeah, I really don't want to make a bale. I don't want to make bales of straw that you can't. If someone can tell me with some proof that sorghum straw does exist, I'll happily bale it all up. But to be fair, by the time we get to that, I'll have probably already mulched the field. I'll be recording tomorrow's episode before this one even goes live. That's kind of what I've done today. Like today's video, for example, has only just gone live like 6 minutes, but 6 minutes past 8. I'm trying to get the videos done before the builders come. I do hate a work van out back. But yeah, I am thinking maybe they are here. I hate this sell point. I can never find the bloody point for selling milk. Right, that's one. What we're selling here, milk. Okay, that money's going up. That money is flying up. We haven't got to the buffalo milk yet. Okay, interesting. Liking that. The buffalo milk, sorry, I keep calling it, is somewhere around here. Oh, no, not this again. I keep forgetting about this. I have to do this. Oh, hang on a minute. But our money didn't go up there, so that's quite concerning. Right, let me just leave that there. Honestly, right, you wouldn't think I am actually rushing to get this done. My driving's terrible, but it's terrible because I'm trying to rush. The last time I checked, buffalo milk was over here. If I remember right, there it is. It's the tiniest little spot on the planet. There we go. We've just hit it. Like I say, I don't like selling buffalo milk like that if we haven't been to the dairy. I don't mind selling the excess. Oh my god, my driving today is atrocious. This is because I'm rushing. I know I've just literally said it, but it's because I'm rushing. I want to get this production in place. £330,000 is what we needed for this production, and we have just, and I mean just, now we can fit the building for free to the ground. I'm happy to do that for free because at the end of the day, I'm paying £300,000 for a freaking building. Don't think we should really be paying that much. And the worst thing is I don't even know if we're going to use this more than once. What do you mean? What do you mean not enough money? Hello? Divvies? It's, no, that one's not. Right, there we go. I have to go into a different menu. Oh, right, so we've got to get it in. I think this, somewhere like this is going to be best. It's going to change the landscape, guys. There's not really much I can do about that. And that's where it's going to go. I don't really like that, but you know what? It's in. We'll leave that there. We'll turn that off. We'll get into this. We'll tell you what we will do. We might as well go and top this up before we go to the production, and then we can get this production on. I hope I don't need anything else. If I need anything else, you guys are going to be screaming at me like, you need this, you can't just put red beet in and it's done. Maybe I should have got the suit factory. You know what? Why didn't I do the suit factory? Is the suit factory not on here? Bakery, sawmills, dairy spinnery, oil mill, dairy, tailor shop, sugar mill, tailor shop, grape. I had a canning factory. I could have maybe done that. Yeah, that's going to fill up very, very quickly. So what we're going to do at the moment, guys, is we're going to get this into a little bit of a time lapse for the end. And we're hopefully going to, in the next few minutes, try and get as much of this done. I'm not going to jump between jobs. I might bring the Massey Ferguson back. I might just bring the Massey back. Just to try and make life a little bit easier. I think it will make a bit of sense to bring the Massey back. Just in between the what is it? Why can't I guys, I can't drop this off. I was going to go into a time lapse and then I realized I can't drop this off. Why is this still under the ground? It's right. This is starting to suck and do my head in to the point where I'm just, yes, he's got a full grain tank. I think the drop off trigger, even though it says it's not, I'm missing something here, like almost like I bought the wrong business. It doesn't help, it doesn't sit well on the ground. I think that's maybe where I've gone wrong. Preserved beetroot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to deal with this off recording, guys. I was hoping to get a time lapse in. I think I should have maybe leveled the ground before I put this production in. It's not level, so it's not triggering. But the problem is it's also now no longer. Can I do this? Can I do this? I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I'm kind of, yeah. It won't let me adjust that there. Right, guys. That is going to be where this video ends in, because I need to basically sell this and I need to basically, well, long story short, I need to basically just do a little bit of work on this and try and delete this and try and get this in here. I might spend maybe 10 minutes just making sure it's all working into the next one. But we do officially own the business. We do own it. I've just made a bit of a meal out of the fitting of said business, and yeah, that's on me, guys. But we have actually made the business. So rather than putting this into a time lapse, I am going to end the video here. And basically in the next one, guys, we will have this up and running. We'll have it up and running properly. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this very, very hectic video, and I'll see you all in the next one.